All right. So, after yesterday's lesson, you should know the reason that we use commas in a list. Does anybody remember? That's right. It separates the items. And sometimes we might think, well, of course the items are separated. I need pencil, paper, ruler, and notebook for my math lesson. Well, we know that the pencil is one thing, a paper is one thing, a ruler is one thing, and a notebook is one thing. But look at this. Mary, Sue, Joe, Frank. This could be 4 people. Or it could be 2 people, Mary, Sue, and Joe, Frank. Or it could be 3 people, Mary, Sue, Joe, Frank. You're not going to know unless you have commas. What about this? Ice, cream, bread, milk. Well, we would assume this is ice cream, bread, and milk. But there's an ingredient that you can buy called cream. So maybe you needed a bag of ice and a carton of cream and some bread and some milk. Without commas, you just don't know. All right, let's do a few together. Now, all I did today is leave out commas. You don't have to look for capitalizations anywhere else. I capitalized everything. I put the punctuation marks in. We're only adding commas. I know Joe, Mark, and Sue. These are 3 separate people. I know that because I wrote the sentence. So, where are we going to need commas? Do we need a comma for every single person? No. This word and, that stops us. It stops our commas. We don't need a comma past and in this list. So we need a comma to show that Joe and Mark are 2 different people. And then we put a comma after Mark and in between and. I know Joe, Mark, and Sue. See how you can almost hear the comma? I don't say, I know Joe, Mark, and Sue. I would literally say, yeah, I know Joe, Mark, and Sue. I pause. That comma pauses us. Let's do another one. This one is a question. Do you like to eat cereal, cheese, cookies, and bread? Well, yeah, but not all at once. That give me a bellyache. Okay. Here's our stopper word, and. We don't have to go past and, do we, with our commas? So, tell me where I need my commas. After cereal, after cheese, after cookies. One more. Draw a picture of a circle, triangle, and square. Sounds like math, doesn't it? Got a period here because it's a declarative. You can't hardly see my period, but it is there. It's a declarative statement. It's telling us something. It's actually a command, isn't it? It's a nice command, but it's a command. Draw a picture of a circle, triangle, and square. There's our and. It stops us. Can't go any farther. Draw a picture of a circle, comma, triangle, comma, and square. So easy peasy lemon squeezy with that, right? So I'm going to put a couple of sentences in the assignment for you to add commas to and snap a picture and send to me so that way I know you've got it down pat. Bye.